Hi guys, this is Ashish and you are watching ASP Media. So in this video you will get to know about HTML styles, formatting, quotations, comments, colors. So let's start with HTML styles. So HTML styles attributes is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size and more. The HTML style attributes has the following syntax such as starting with angle bracket, tag name, and style, attribute style equals to, and here the CSS property and here the CSS value. Background color, and CSS background color property defines the background color of an HTML element. Text color, for text color you need to use CSS color property which defines the text color of the HTML element. And comes to fonts, font family property defines the font to be used for an HTML element. And text size, for text size you used font size property defines the text size of an HTML element. Text alignment, for text alignment just you need to write is that text align property, and after the property you need to use some CSS values like centered, align right, left. Let's take an example. Create a new file, styles.html, save it. So basic HTML docs, then head, title, styles, body. Just creating heading 1 and type heading 1 is home. Just add some styles. So we need to add an attribute style, add background color, background color. So this background color is the CSS property, and here you have to use CSS value. So just give value, suppose give red, save it. Just open the file where you have saved documents, tutorial, HTML, style, open with Google Chrome. So now you can add text as text color, then font family. So add, suppose you want to give more than one style in a single inline element, so just partition it with semicolon and type text color. For text color you have to use color and Dodger blue, save it. Refresh. Save it. Refresh. Now you can use here text font size and font family. So first of all use font family, font family. So as as you can see here, many font families are available. So you can type here Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif. Save. Refresh. So you can see the font family has been changed now. You can change text property also. So suppose create one another heading. So you define it as h2 add style attribute. Now type font size, font size, font size, add 13 px. This 13 px defines the pixel values. So 13 pixels you have set is now the font size will become 13 pixel. Welcome to home page. Size is 13 pixel, just increase it little bit, 17 pixel. Press align equal to justify. You can use to justify the whole paragraph. There's no need to use here justify, just use left. It's because we need it to left. Refresh, save it. Now, as you have seen, it's very simple codes. Using styles, we can use different colors, font size, font family, text alignment. So this makes our website or the web page looks beautiful. Makes beautification using CSS will be discussed in the next video. Let's move on to next part is HTML formatting. HTML formatting designed to display the special types of text. Suppose you want to make any text bold, so you can use this syntax, starting angle bracket and closing angle bracket. Within that you can type B. This code is used to create bold text. Then similarly strong text, then italics, I, emphasize text, em, mark text all, and deleted text is opacity is decreased. Del, you can use deleted text, inserted text, insert ins, subscript text, sub, and superscript text. So let's take an example. Suppose here only you create, so type for bold text, use angle bracket B and type this is bold text. Similarly strong, this is strong text. Superscript, superscript you type 56, here you type 20, it's 2. Superscript just you type 3. Just refresh it, move to your browser, refresh it. Yes. Now you can see that this is bold text, this is strong text. This is the superscript element 3 to the power 56. We have used superscript as 56. Moving to the next part, HTML quotations. HTML blocks, block code for quotations. HTML block code elements defines a section that is quoted from another source. So browser usually indent block code elements that you type in within the block code tag. Just take an example. So here just type block code, and within this block code type this area is under block code. Just use break line here so that you can this will be visible nicely. Okay, save it, just refresh it. So you see the this indentation part is some spacing is present now. So this browser supports it after typing the block code element. So the next part is quotation. HTML quotations for short quotations. HTML tag defines a short quotation. Browser normally insert quotation marks around the quotation elements, the text which is written within the element. Then HTML address for contact information. HTML address text elements usually renders in italic. The point here is to note it is the addresses elements usually renders in italic, and browser will always add a line break before and after the address elements. So just take an example. Just type q for quotation, small quotation. Here this is small quotation. Just save it and break. After breaking line, just add address element, address B23 NHP road NJP. Save it and now move to your browser and just refresh it. So you can see here this is the quoted small quotation element, and this is the address we have written, so it is printed in the italics form. So this is all about HTML formatting. Now move to our next part, this HTML comments. So adding HTML comments do not visible in the browsers. So there is an exclamation point in the start tag but not in the end tag. Comments are not displayed in the browser. So they can help document your HTML source code, to classify it, to make it easy for you to just understand what your code defines. So moving to next part, just HTML colors. So the normal colors we have discussed in the previous sections of this video. So color names, just adding the color property can be specified using a color name. Red, green, blue, dodger blue, medium sea green, state blue. Then background color we have seen here, the background color property for HTML element. Color you can use a set of color of border, that's border property. Just using the border property and border value, you can create a border. Paragraph P element. So inside P, styles, as this is a style component, style type border. So as you see here, example, border 2 pixel solid red. This means 2 pixel border will come in the boundary portion, and solid means the border will be solid, and this signifies the color. So just type here 2 pixel solid and red. This area border of the paragraph. Just save it and move to your browser, just refresh it. So this area states border of paragraph. Yes, you can see the border 2 pixel solid red, it's visible here. So you can change it to any color. You can change it to 1 pixel also. You can change it to solid, just change to dotted, refresh. So you can see here dotted. So many more things are there. This will be discussed in the CSS, so it will be easy for you during that time to understand, catch up easily. The next is the color values. So in the HTML, colors can also be specified using the RGB values, is red, green, blue, hex values, HSL values, then RGBA values. Example is background color. Using RGB values, just type RGB and setting is red size to 255, and it is 99, and it is 71. So what it means, here you have a note 1. True color, this 24-bit color provides 2 to the power 8 or 256 possible values for red, green and blue. So the maximum value you can give it here is 2 to the 256, 2 to the power 8, that is 256. So here you can give 255, 99 and 71 as an example. So suppose you want to give RGBA values, so just type in place of RGB, just type RGBA, and in the portion of A just type the opacity of this color component. So take an example, paragraph element P, style, just add background color, give RGB, this 255, 99 and 71. Suppose give download, save it, refresh it. So here you can see the RGBA values. It looks quite perfect. It gives more beautification to the HTML page. So just coming into RGBA, yes, you have seen RGB, just come to RGBA and just here gives the opacity 0.5. So you can see the color opacity is now decreased to 0.5. In this section we came to know about styles, formatting, quotations, comments, colors. So these are the basics that I've discussed in this portion. These are all related to CSS. These are the part of CSS, and whatever we have used, these are called the inline CSS, and the next video will consist of pure CSS. So I hope you have enjoyed this video.